right, so tell us about this thing you got here.
Well, this is a project that we started on a few months ago. I've got actually two of the pierced stainless frames and started building one up, and one thing has sort of led to the other, and we decided to polish the frame and then start polishing other pieces, and it sort of turned into a I guess I'd probably have to call it an obsession of sorts, because now anything that isn't polished or chromed doesn't look right with the rest of the frame. And it's every fastener, every bolt, every nut, everything is being polished now. The stainless pieces.
So you're telling me that this frame is polished? That's not chrome. That's polished.
No, it's correct. That's polished stainless.
Wow.
All the stainless pieces are polished. Steel pieces, such as the front lower control arm stiffener brackets, those are chromed. And there's sort of a fine line between chrome and stainless, because stainless, highly polished, is basically a mirror finish. And aluminum also comes out real nice, but of course it doesn't have the resiliency of polished stainless. Polished aluminum will oxidize and start just corroding on itself. Just impurities in the air and so on, so you have to stay on top of aluminum, but the stainless does extremely well. So really this is a combination of polished stainless, polished aluminum, and chromed steel parts.
Now point out to us some of the modifications to this frame that are beyond stock.
Well, there's we just start in the front. The air conditioner condenser is aluminum. The radiator, help me out here. Radiator's aluminum. The fans are aftermarket, but still fit inside the stock shroud housings. The steering rack is DMCH's aftermarket steering rack. The control arms, upper and lower, are from Pierce, are part of the frame project. The lower control arm brackets are Ed Uding's from Europe. Normally they're powder coated. We chromed those to go along with the look. The brakes are a high performance brake system that come from Martin out of the UK. Probably one of the I consider the weakest parts of the original car is braking power. Under heavy braking conditions, you start fading and start losing it. So I'm really interested to see how these perform. I'm really because these brakes, they're 4-piston calipers and massive rotors, and this is just a huge, massive upgrade to the stock system. The brake lines, fuel lines, coolant lines are all stainless steel, which we then polished. The clutch line going to the slave cylinder is polished stainless. We had to make that. The rear control arms are from Pierce. The upper and lower control arm brackets are stock brackets that are chromed. The rear ones are adjustable that were modified by Marty Mayer, and then I had those chromed to go along with the rest of the look.
Now I should know the answer to the question, but is this sway bar here, is that a stock piece, or is that something
that's stock and chrome?
Okay.
Normally,
I didn't recognize it.
Well, normally it's sort of hidden, in the engine bay, but that's a.
Now, are you going to go with a stock engine, or are you going to modify the?
This is actually a Houston Stage 2 engine.
Okay.
Minus their exhaust, and with the exhaust system from the UK. But it's a polished, ported, and high-performance cam engine. This engine has never been cranked over. It's a zero-mile engine, but it's one of Houston Stage 2 engines.
Now, what do you plan to do with the wheels? You're going to go with the chrome wheel?
These wheels got hung on here just because the wheels that I hope to have for the show, neither set made it. I was hoping to either have there's one of the larger diameter sets of wheels, either the one from England or the one from Houston, and unfortunately both had issues and weren't able to get them fabricated in time for the show. So I'd like to go with obviously polished wheels, and we'll see how those two projects turn out.
Well, this is a lot of work for the underbody of the car, or the underneath what's going to be seen. I mean, What are you going to be doing about the fiberglass body and the panels and the interior? Is that going to be as stock as possible, or are you going to make it?
You know, this thing is turning into a sort of a moving target, simply because once it got this far along this week, everyone who sees it is literally saying it's a shame to cover it up. And I've had suggestions, everything from we'll leave it like this to gee, mold a
clear body.
Yeah, a clear body or something.
Well, I think it's cool, and I can't wait to see how it's going to look at the next show in Florida.
All righty.
All right, cool.
Thank you, Bob.